Big up, guys. Welcome to my preview show. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do previews for these matches anymore, but I've had a change of mind about it. I think I've got to sort of preview them. And I thought, why not? And today I've got enough time to do it as well, of course. So I thought I'd do one, and I'd obviously do a preview for the Luton one next Saturday as well, because that's a really important match. Well, this is certainly important, of course, as well, but that's even more important next Saturday. So yeah, I know the situation down there with the deducted point situation, Everton and Nottingham Forest and all that. So we probably will be safe, of course, anyway. But we still need to keep this in our hands and make sure we are safe. Get the vital victories we need. And this should be a victory. I mean, okay, we lost to them before, Bramall Lane 1-0. Not happy with that. I can't believe we lost to them. I think they were the bottom team even then, or second from bottom at least. So, but then again, we didn't have the likes of Mbeumo and Toney and everything there then, and Wissa I don't even think was playing. So, we didn't have much of a team back then. So this time we got a better attack, and well, in theory we have a better attack and on paper. But can they turn up and do it? I mean, this is a game we should be able to win, you would think. But then I've said it all the time before. We've had games that we should win, and we don't. So, whenever we seem to be the favourites to win a game, we can't do it. So, and then we can't hold on to leads either. I mean, we weren't favourite against Villa, and we almost got a win there. You see there, 3-2 nearly. But again, we couldn't hold on to the lead. So let's just hope we can get enough goals here and keep him. Keep Sheffield United from scoring. I mean, they have got goals in all their games lately, and they're not officially relegated just yet, not confirmed as relegated. So, they're not actually down just yet, and we don't underestimate them. We don't disrespect them at all. It's going to be a tough game. And sorry, I'm a little bit late, by the way. Also, can you please click on this? Can you see it down here? The Stand Up to Cancer campaign, the link there, charity, and please donate what you can, people. This is a charity very close to my heart, as my dad has got prostate cancer. So, it is very important to me, and to help a lot of other people as well that have had it or have still got it. Keep people, keep this research going. Very important research to help stop this terrible thing, cancer, that affects 1 in 2 of us every year. Of course, prostate cancer with men, thousands, millions of men a year. My dad's one of them that's got it. So, please give what you can. Anything, $5 is great. Less than that, it's a couple of quid or so, but if you can, even more than a tenner maybe. It's all important, but just give what you can, people. Cheers. Thanks. Obviously, I've got nobody in the live chat anyway, but if you are watching this on playback or live, then please do what you can. Be great. Thanks. Be amazing. I'll leave it there for the time being anyway. And also, now I'll come back with these previews. I'm not going to go fully into the teams or anything or formations, because I never really know what they are anyway, what they're going to be. I mean, we could say ours is 3-5-2 still again, which it generally is. And the usual, we got Flecken in goal and whatever, but Rohrslef and all that, the usual lot. But I still think this should be good enough to beat Sheffield United. I mean, with the attack we got back again now, Toney and Wissa and Mbeumo and Bramall, whatever you call him. See, I don't really know how to pronounce this guy's name. I mean, we've had him here for ages, and I keep saying Mbeumo. It could be Bramall, which I think it might be Bramall actually. But We got them back now. We got a great attack there. Come on, let's put our advantage, here with a better attack, and you would think better team than Sheffield United. But then I think Sheffield United are a decent team. They haven't given up. They keep fighting with Chris Wilder, of course, as the manager. They're never going to give up, are they? Till that fat lady starts singing. And then, as I say, I don't think they're totally confirmed as relegated. They probably will be. But while they're still there, while they're still fighting, while they still think there's hope, they still keep going. And this isn't the end for them yet, and I'm not going to underestimate them at all. Like I've said before, just can't disrespect to underestimate them. And obviously, I will go into this to the page and do this. As I say, just be a preview. Just talk about the coming up. Maybe what if we got any players coming back or anything, fitness issues or injuries or whatever. But that's all it'd be. It'd be no real going into formations or teams anymore. So that's what I'm going to do now with my previews. Just keep it fairly basic and quick, and not be on here too long. So anyway, I'll just bring this page up now, guys. Just bear with me. And I'll bring this up. There we go. Match preview, Brentford versus Sheffield United. Yeah. At home this time. We're at the Gtech, the Hive of Football. Yeah, we never play cricket here, but could be always the first time. They usually play other sports here. I know they played, I think, American football here or something before, baseball or something rather. They played here, so wouldn't surprise me. We might get cricket here at some stage. So they do like to use these stadiums for other things now, don't they? So so you never know. Actually, guys, before I get into this, I've just got to go and get something. I've got a food delivery, so just bear with me, guys. I won't be long. I'll be back soon, about 5 minutes or so. About 5 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, probably something like that. It won't be long. Cheers, guys. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. About a delay. I was just getting my food delivery, so I'm eating that, so I'll go off screen. But I'll obviously go through all this while I'm eating and talk to you. Also, bear with me, please. Just eating my lunch, obviously, at the same time. Sorry about this, guys. Right, so match preview. Here we go. Brentford welcomed Sheffield United to the Gtech Community Stadium on Saturday in a 3 p.m. kickoff. Following 3 successive draws, Thomas Frank's side sit 15th in the Premier League table on 29 points. The Blades battled to a 2-2 draw with Chelsea last time out and are 9 points on safety in 20th. Analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of the Bees' next test. We've got the head-to-head here. We scored 45 goals to their 30, and of course these stats don't mean a lot, but 45 goals to their 30. They conceded more than us, 82 to 58, so that makes a change. They've actually conceded more than us, so we've actually got a team that have conceded more than us, so that's surprising this season. We've had 298 shots to their 200. We've had 44% possession to their 34%. They've had 88 yellow cards to our 75, and they've had 4 red cards to our 2. Revenge may be best served cold, but a sunny afternoon, in West London would do the job just fine for a Brentford side looking to avenge a December defeat to Sheffield United at the Gtech Community Stadium this Saturday. An outstanding strike from the Blades James McAtee proved the difference between the two sides in that encounter, which marked Chris Wilder's first win following his reappointment as United manager a matter of days beforehand. So I apologise, people, I am eating. So you have to understand why I'm not you can't hear me quite so well, but I am eating as well. I'll just repeat that. An outstanding strike from the Blades James McAtee. I remember it well. Proved the difference between the two sides in that encounter, which marked Chris Wilder's first win following his reappointment as United manager a matter of days beforehand. Yep. Manager bounce, you could say. New manager bounce. So, although, of course, he's been there quite a bit before with Sheffield United, but obviously he came back. So, a little bit of new manager bounce. Regularly finding net has not been a problem for Brentford this season, true. But the Blades shut out the Bees that day, yeah, they sure did. And they are one of only 6 teams to keep a league clean sheet against Thomas Frank's side this season. The others being Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Brighton and Newcastle. There are mitigating circumstances behind Brentford's blank at Bramall Lane. The Bees shorn of 9 players, including the suspended Mbeumo Toney and the injured Mbeumo ruled out by a badly twisted ankle he had sustained in the Bees' previous game against Brighton. Although the latter made a scoring return to the Bees starting lineup in last weekend's rollercoaster 3-3 draw at Aston Villa, Toney was only introduced as a substitute due to a niggling muscle injury, which remarkably means the strike duo with 122 goals between them for Brentford haven't started a game together since 6th of May 2023. Yeah, that long ago, eh? However, with England international Toney reportedly now fighting fit, the welcome reunion of 2 key players is penciled in for this Saturday against the Blades. A whopping 343 days after they last started alongside one another in a 1-0 away defeat at Liverpool. And Mbeumo's fantastic right foot volley against the Villains last weekend was his 50th across all competitions for Brentford. And the Cameroon international's power, pace and creativity will boost an attack that is now at full strength for the first time this season. With Toney as a target and Mbeumo as a runner, Brentford will pose the Blades a considerable threat on the counter. The latter's 4 goals on the break for the Bees last season, only bettered by Mohamed Salah 5. And the Bees' offensive improvements in open play this term bode well against a team who have shipped 66 of 82 Premier League goals from live situations this season. However, after a 6-0 thumping at the hands of Arsenal in March, Wilder's side have turned in competitive displays in draws with Bournemouth, Fulham and Chelsea, and the 3-1 loss at Liverpool in which they were undone by a couple of late goals. At the sharp end of the Blades' recent improvement has been a burgeoning strike partnership of their own between Ollie McBurney and Villarreal loanee Ben Brereton Diaz. Fresh from a late equaliser against Chelsea last weekend, McBurney has 6 Premier League goals and 3 assists to his name this season, and the Scot also ranked 6 in the top flight for aerial duels won. Alongside McBurney, Brereton Diaz has made a significant impact since his loan move from La Liga, netting 4 goals in 7 games since his arrival in January. His goals per game ratio of 0.57 only bettered by Erling Haaland 0.76, Salah 0.68, Alexander Isaac 0.65, Cole Palmer 0.59 and Ollie Watkins 0.58 this season in the Premier League, pardon me. With Brentford set to unleash Toney and Mbeumo, and McBurney and Brereton Diaz in good form, defences seem likely to be stretched this Saturday. So I'm just going through a few here while I'm eating this, so hopefully you people will be able to read this at home. Just try and read that while I'm eating this, guys. Sorry about this. Apologies for that, guys. I was eating my food. Also, my lunch, sorry. I thought I'd just finish that before I carried on. So, obviously, I'll keep going with it now. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry, I'm ready now. Sorry about that, guys. So I just didn't get a chance to have anything earlier, and I had to do this something quickly while I was doing this stream. So I apologise, everyone. Anyway, last time out, Sheffield United played a 3-5-2 with Grbic in goal, Holgate, Ahmedsic, where his name is, Ahmedsic, I think that's his name. Robinson, Bogle, Hamer, pardon me, Blaster, Osborne, Trusty, McBurney, and Brereton Diaz. And I think they've got danger there. There are some danger, the strikers. I mean, of course, I don't really rate McBurney, but he doesn't look like a footballer to me. But somehow he does do things, and he is dangerous. So cannot be underestimated. Brereton Diaz has been a great goal scorer over here for Blackburn. So, you know, that he could be dangerous. You know, there are other good players. Hamer is a very good player as well, a decent player. So they have got threats there, no doubt about it. But I still think we should have enough to beat these. We should. And, you know, I'll keep reiterating that, that, you know, we should. But whether it happen, it's all on paper, this, that we got a better team and a better attack than them, really. But it doesn't always get you winning games for you. And we know we've had that disappointment a few times this season that we should beat teams and we haven't. So I'm not taking anything for granted here. So this guy is the referee, Sam Barrett. His first match, Brentford match, he's refereeing. Assistants Edward Smart and Nick Greenhull. Fourth official Gavin Ward. Video assistant referee David Coote. I can't stand that guy either. He's crap. He's a lump of shit. Personally, I think he's shit. But there you go. What is a decent ref nowadays? Let's be honest. Additional video assistant referee Mark Scholes. So his brother will be happy about that. Paul. Paul Scholes be very happy. I doubt if they're related, but I wouldn't have thought so. Yeah, the last meeting, Sheffield United 1, Brentford 0, as I said, Premier League night for December. So last year, of course. Not that long ago. A superb strike from James McAtee in first half stoppage time was the only goal of the game. As Sheffield United beat Brentford 1-0 at Bramall Lane. The Bees, who were struggling with a raft of injuries, struggled to carve out any real chances with a volley from Mbeumo Wissa, the only effort that really tested opposition keeper Wes Foderingham. And I said he wasn't there, Wissa, but he obviously was. So he was back. Well, actually, that was before the African Nations, I think. So he was still playing at the time. There were appeals from the Bees for a penalty in the 95th minute. But the referee waved away their handball claims before blowing for full time. So that's that. Yeah, that was disappointing, losing that 1-0. But I think this time we got a much better chance of beating them, especially with the attack we got again now, with the likes of Mbeumo back and Toney, of course, we do have a much better chance of winning this one. If we do lose, we lose. But we've got an even more important one than this against Luton next Saturday. So we've got to win one at some stage. So ideally, I think this should be our win. This should be the win at home with 3 points against the bottom team. But then, as I say, look what they've done against Chelsea and other teams. They have come back and somehow got draws. So we can't underestimate them. Anyway, so I think we're going to have the likes of maybe Pinnock back, possibly. Obviously, I've got to look into this a bit more, who we will have fit. Try and find out the news on here if I can. Latest news. Hopefully, it might tell me who's going to play, who should be fit, or maybe not. Apparently, we talk about Damsgaard Day. He did actually have a good game against Villa. I was quite impressed. A rare good game from him. He still looks a little bit weak at times. I think he can be easily shoved off the ball. But, you know, I still think he had a great display against Villa, to be honest. You know, so I know we may have Reguilon now injured, possibly. So that'd be a shit if we have got him out, because he looked quite good against Villa as well. And I haven't been that impressed. Of course, he got sent off, as we all know. So against Burnley. Yeah. So I think, obviously, I will try and confirm a bit more. I might do a little quick one tomorrow, confirmation of, you know, if we've got any players fit. You know, anyone to come back. I'll do that tomorrow, earlier on, possibly. But I'm going to do this, bring this up, and that's the score prediction. And I'm going for a 3-1 Brentford win. 3-1 Bees win. I'm going to stick with that. I know it could all go wrong, all go Pete Tong again. But I'm going for that, people. Anyway, cheers, guys. Thanks to everyone that's watched the show today on playback or live. I'm sticking with that 3-1, and I'll see a be a review for this. You know, at some stage over the weekend, be Sunday or Monday, or even maybe probably Sunday. I'll do the review for this. Maybe tomorrow if there's a chance, but obviously Sunday. And thanks to everyone that has been watching and tuned in. And please smash the likes and sub if you're new, and keep subbing to me. I'm on 106 at the moment. So please keep that going up, and follow me on here and on my cricket show, Mr. B Chats England Cricket. Please get me up on that. I'm only on 15 subs there, so please, 16 subs. So please get that going up. And thanks to everyone that has watched. I know there's been nobody in the live chat, but as I say, please click on that link I've got in there as well for the Stand Up to Cancer. Please give what you can to that, people. Thank you. Cheers, guys. That'd be great. And obviously, as I say, I'm sticking with my prediction, which is going to be 3-1. I'm saying 3-1 the Bees. If it's not to be and we do end up losing, which I hope we don't, or it's another draw even, because we've got a few draws lately, well, that's the way it'll be. You've got to accept it, and I will accept it. It's another point further away from relegation, let's put it that way. So, anyway, guys, as I say, thanks to everyone that's been watching. And I apologise for earlier about lateness, a little bit of lateness, of course, again, and the eating while I was doing the stream. But anyway, I'll go into it more in depth in the review. But as I say, I'll do a brief one tomorrow, a brief thing about the news. I'll give you some news about who's fit and who might play, and the confirmation of the team maybe and stuff. I'll do a quick one tomorrow at some stage earlier on, or obviously a little bit before the game anyway. It'd just be a brief thing, to get a heads up for everyone on what our team will be and stuff, which is what I'll probably do a lot more now. I'm thinking of doing this more, as I'm not doing a full proper preview anymore. These will only be fairly quickish and just briefly chat about the game and who hopefully play. And I think we will. Tony has got a slight niggle, but I'm sure he'll play. As I say, possibly Pinnock might come back. I think it'll be. I'd like to have Mbeumo and Wissa up front. I stick with the 3-5-2, but I'm sure he'll mix it up. And I'll definitely have, if Reguilon is fit, if he is fit, I will have him playing because he looked good against Villa, especially going forward. And I'll definitely have Jensen Norgard if he's fit. I think he may be back. I'm not sure. Collins, of course, at the back and all that. I know he's probably play Rorsleff again. I don't like him. I don't rate him at all, but he'll probably play him. And hopefully Zanka again, who's actually doing well at the moment. So I'll keep him going. He's looking good there at the back, and he scored, of course, as well, albeit off his standing foot in that last game against Villa. But they all count. However they go in, they all count. So, hopefully he'll continue. He's looked really good. And as I say, hopefully it's a win. We need it. Ayer's also looked great. I shouldn't forget him. He's looked brilliant lately, Ayer as well. So we've got some good players that are doing well at the moment. So we just need to transform all this into wins rather than draws or defeats, really. So hopefully, until the next time, my review, it's goodbye. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.